see, maybe that'll work. Take 2. We already were on. Chilling. Have a good time. And then the internet, the signal went out on us. There we go. We back again. Back for round 2, baby. Hey, Sean. Hey, Serpa. Hi. I want to know, what is that? What is that emoji that keeps popping up? Excuse me. I promise you I'm not tired. It's just my body's moving energy in itself. I could be a little sleepy though. Maybe a little. Maybe this much. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11:15. This is round 2 for us. We've been having some technical difficulties, I guess you could say. We're back at it again. I know, Sean. Why do they keep doing that to us? They don't like what we have to say. That's what it is. They do not like what we have to say. So what we are going to do is, I didn't get to read to you on the last one because it went out on us. So let's try this again. I'm going to read to you all because we are reading that book. What book are we reading? What's the name of the book? Hold on. Excuse me. It was a book. Hold on. Refresh. Oh, The Feeling is a Secret. Is that the book? The Feeling is a Secret. We're on page 10 of 28 pages, so it's not a very long book. I don't feel. I might be tired. I don't know. Oh, I could sleep. That sounds like a good idea. Like a 24-hour sleep. Okay, so we're going to continue reading the book. I think the name of this book is Feeling is a Secret. I think. Let me see. We're on page 10. Remind me, page 10. Yeah, Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. Yes. We're on page 10. Because the beginning is just like... Page 10. Dang, we didn't really read. Okay. Page 10. We're going to continue. We're going to finish. Okay. Hey, Evan. Hey, Infinite. I'm good. How are you? Let's see here. I know. I'm sleepy, right? Okay. All right. God bless you. Page 10. Every feeling makes a subconscious impression, and unless it is counteracted by a more powerful feeling of an opposite nature must be expressed. The dominant of two feelings is the one expressed. I am healthy is a stronger feeling than I will be healthy. Hey, Mano. To feel I will be is to confess I am not. I am is stronger than I am not. What you feel you are always what you feel you are always dominates. Oh wait. What you feel you are always dominates what you feel you would like to be. Therefore, to be realized, the wish must be felt as a state that is rather than a state that is not. Sensation precedes manifestation and is the foundation upon which all manifestation rests. Be careful of your moods and feelings, for there is an unbroken connection between your feelings and your visible world. Your body is an emotional filter and bears the unmistakable marks of your prevalent emotions. Emotional disturbances, especially suppressed emotions, are the causes of all disease. Let me say that again. Your body is an emotional filter and bears the unmistakable marks of your prevalent emotions. Emotional disturbances, especially suppressed emotions, are the causes of all disease. To feel intensely about a wrong without voicing or expressing that feeling is the beginning of a disease. Disease in both body and environment. Do not entertain the feeling of regret or failure for frustration or detachment from your objective results in disease. That is so good. Think feelingly only of the state you desire to realize, feeling the reality of the state sought, and living and acting on the conviction is the way of all seeming miracles. All changes of expression are brought about through a change of feeling. A change of feeling is a change of destiny. All creation occurs in the domain of the subconsciousness or of the subconscious. What you what you must acquire then is a reflective control of operation of the subconscious that is control of your ideas and feelings. Thank you, Keegan. Chance or accident is not responsible for the things that happen to you, nor is chance or accident is not responsible for the things that happen to you, nor is predestined fate the author of your fortune or misfortune. Your subconscious impressions determine the conditions of your world. The subconscious is not selective, it is impersonal and no respecter of persons. The subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feeling. It always accepts as true that which you feel to be true. Thank you, Napkins. Hey, Keegan. Hey, Mono. The subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feeling. It always accepts as true that which you feel to be true. Feeling is the assent of the subconscious to the truth of that which is declared to be true. Because of this quality of the subconscious, there is nothing impossible to man. Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. Your feelings create the pattern from which your world is fashioned, and a change of feeling is a change of pattern. All right, Sean. The subconscious never fails to express that which has been impressed upon it. The moment it receives an impression, It begins to work out the ways of its expression. It accepts the feeling impressed upon it. Your feeling as a fact existing within itself and immediately sets about to produce in the outer or objective world the exact likeness of that feeling. The subconscious never alters the accepted beliefs of man. It outpictures them to the last detail, whether or not they are beneficial. To impress the subconscious with a desirable state, you must assume that the feeling that would be yours had already realized your wish. Had you already realized your wish? In defining your objective, you must be concerned only with the objective itself. The manner of expression or the difficulties involved are not to be considered by you. To think feelingly on any state impresses it on the subconscious. Therefore, if you dwell on difficulties, barriers, or delay, the subconscious, by its very non selective nature, accepts the feeling of difficulties and obstacles as your request and proceeds to produce them in your outer world. Hey, Zach, how are you? The subconscious is the womb of creation. It receives the idea unto itself through the feelings of man. It never changes the idea received, but always gives it form. Hence, the subconscious outpictures the idea in the image and likeness of the feeling received. To feel a state as hopeless or impossible is to impress the subconscious with the idea of failure. Hey, Paul, thank you. Subconscious now becomes conscious later. You think so? Hey, OG. Hey, Richard. Hey. Okay, let's see here. Although the subconscious faithfully serves man, it must not be inferred that the relation is that of a servant to a master, as was anciently conceived. The ancient prophets called it the slave and servant of man. St. Paul personified it as a woman and said, the woman should be subject to man in everything. Ephesians 5:24. The subconscious does serve man and faithfully gives form to his feelings. However, the subconscious has a distinct distaste for compulsion and responds to persuasion rather than to command. Consequently, it resembles the beloved wife more than the servant. The husband is the head of the wife. Ephesians 5:23 may not be true of the man and woman in their earthly relationship, but it is true of the conscious and the subconscious, or the male and female aspects of consciousness. The mystery to which Paul referred when he wrote this is a great work. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. Tell me you can't serve two masters. I've heard that too, Misfit. Hey, Carlo. Hey, Terry. I looked all. Terry, I'm back. I'm back. You know it keeps the service was it kicked us off earlier today. Okay, I'm back. Where am I at? Where am I? Where am I? Work. What was the last thing I said though? Do you remember? Oh man, I don't even remember where I was. I must have started over. Did I? I don't even know where I am. The subconscious accepts as true. What is true? Traumatization. No, that doesn't even look like. I don't even know where I was. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. The husband is head of the wife. Ephesians 5:23 may not be true of man and women in their earthly relationship, but it is true of the conscious and the subconscious, or the male and female aspects of consciousness. The mystery to which Paul referred when he wrote, "This is a great mystery, that he loveth his wife, loveth himself, and they two shall be one flesh," is simply the mystery of consciousness. Consciousness is really one and undivided, but for one's creation's sake appears to be divided into two. The conscious, objective, or male aspect truly is the head and dominates the subconscious, subjective, or female aspect. However, this leadership is not that of tyrant, but of the lover. So, by assuming the feeling that would be yours, were you already in possession of your objective? The subconscious is moved to build the exact likeness of your assumption. Your desires are not subconsciously accepted until you assume the feeling of their reality. For only through feeling is an idea subconsciously accepted, as only through this subconscious acceptance is it ever expressed. It is easier to ascribe your feeling to events in the world than to admit the conditions of the world reflect your feeling. Hello, Dewan. Hey, champion. However, it is eternally true that the outside mirrors the inside, as within, so without. As above, so below, as below, so above, as within, so without, as without, so within. Correspondence, the second of the seven principles of Hermes. What is that word? Trismegistus? I don't know that one. A man can receive nothing unless it is given him from heaven. John 3:27. And the kingdom of heaven is within you. Luke 17:21. Nothing comes from without. All things come from within, from the subconscious. It is impossible for you to see other than the content of your consciousness. Your world, in its every detail, is your consciousness objectified. Objective states bear witness of subconscious impressions. A change of impression results in a change of expression. Hey, Kimberly, the subconscious accepts as true that which you feel as true. And because creation is the result of subconscious impressions, you, by your feeling, determine creation. You are already that which you want to be. And your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. To seek one, to seek on the outside for that which you do not feel you are, is to seek in vain, for we never find that which we want. We find only that which we are. In short, you express and have only that which you are conscious of being or possessing. To him that hath, it is given. Mark 13:12. Denying the evidence of the senses and denying the evidence of the senses and appropriating the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the way to the realization of your desire. Mastery of self-control of our thoughts and feelings is your highest achievement. However, until Perfect self control is attained so that, in spite of appearances, you feel all that you want to feel. You sleep and prayer to aid you in realizing your desired states. These are the two ways into the subconscious. And chapter 2 is called Sleep. Ooh, I feel like I need to start that right now. Excuse me. Mm. Should we start chapter 2? It's 5 pages. Mm. Mm-mm. Okay, I'll stop there. I don't know. Maybe we'll read one page. Um, you'll be asleep before. Don't do me, misfit. Don't do me. That sounds good too. Chapter 2. Hold on. Chapter 2. Sleep. Hey, Con Mahomes. How are you? Okay. Chapter 2. Sleep. Sleep, the life that occupies 1/3 of our stay on earth, is the natural door into the subconscious. So it is with sleep that we are now concerned. The conscious 2/3 of our life on earth is measured by the degree of attention we give sleep. Our understanding of and delight in what sleep has to bestow will cause us night after night to set out for it as though were keeping an appointment with a lover. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbering upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. Job 33. It is in sleep and prayer, a state akin to sleep, that man enters the subconscious to make his impressions and receive his instructions. In these states, the conscious and subconscious are creatively joined. The male and female become one flesh. Sleep is the time when the male and conscious mind turns from the world of sense to seek its lover or subconscious self. The subconscious, unlike the woman of the world who marries her husband to change him, has no desire to change the conscious waking state but loves it as it is, and it faithfully reproduces its likeness in the outer world form. The conditions and the events of your life are your children formed from the molds of your subconscious. Impressions in sleep. Hey, Robert. Hey, MKL. Um, they are made in the image and likeness of your innermost feeling that they may reveal you to yourself. As in heaven, so on earth. Matthew 6:10. As in the subconscious, soon earth. Whatever you have in consciousness as you go to sleep is the measure of your expression in the waking 2/3 of your life on earth. Nothing stops you from realizing your objective, save your failure to feel that you are already that which you wish to be, or that you are already in possession of the things sought. Your subconscious gives form to your desires only when you feel your wish fulfilled. The unconsciousness of sleep is the normal state of the subconscious. Because all things come from within yourself, and your conception of yourself determines that which it comes. You should always feel the wish fulfilled before you drop off to sleep. You never draw out of the deep of yourself that which you want. You will always draw that which you are, and you are that which you feel yourself to be, as well as that which you feel as true of others. He said that, yeah, I had kava earlier today. To be realized, the wish must be resolved into the feeling of being or having, witnessing the state of thought. By the way, this is the snack, but I feel like I'm about to go to bed. As soon as I finish this. To be realized, then, the wish must be resolved into the feeling of being or having or witnessing the state of thought. This is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The feeling which comes in response to the question, how would I feel if if my wish realized? Aysia's mother's duty. Right. Is the feeling, let me see here, is the feeling which should monopolize and immobilize your attention as you relax into sleep. You must be in the consciousness of being or having that which you want to be or have or to have before you drop off to sleep. Once asleep, man has no freedom of choice. His entire slumber is dominated by his last waking concept of self. It allows, therefore, that he should always assume the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction before he tires in sleep. Come before me with singing and thanksgiving. Psalms 95:2. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Psalm 104. Your mood prior to sleep defines your state of consciousness as you enter into the presence of your everlasting lover. The subconscious, as you enter into the presence of your, oh, as you enter into the presence of your everlasting lover, the subconscious. She sees you exactly as you feel yourself to be. If, as you prepare for sleep, you assume and maintain the consciousness of success by feeling, I am successful, you must be successful. Lie flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Feel as you would feel were in possession of your wish and quietly relax into unconsciousness. He that keepeth Israel shall never slumber nor sleep. Psalm 121:4. Nevertheless, he giveth his beloved sleep. Psalm 127:2. The subconscious never sleeps. Sleep is the door through which the consciousness waking mind passes to creatively joined to the subconscious. Hey, walking tall. Sleep conceals the creative act while the objective world reveals it. In sleep, man impresses the subconscious with his conception of himself. What more beautiful description of this romance of the conscious and subconscious is there than that told in the Song of Solomon? By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I found him whom my soul loveth. I held him and I not let him go until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that conceived me. 3:4. Preparing to sleep, you feel yourself into the state of the answered wish, and then relax into your unconsciousness. Your realized wish is he whom you seek. By night on your bed, you seek the feeling of the wish fulfilled, that you may take it with you into the chamber of her that conceived you, into sleep or the subconscious which gave you form, that this wish also may be given expression. This is called The Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. So it's not a it's not the Bible. This is the way to discover and conduct your wishes into subconscious. Feel yourself in the state of the realized wish and quietly drop off to sleep. Night after night, you should assume the feeling of being, having, and witnessing that which you seek to be, possess, and see manifested. Never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied. Let me say that again. Never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied. Never sleep in the consciousness of failure. Your subconscious, whose natural state is sleep, sees you as you believe yourself to be. And whether it is good, bad, or indifferent, the subconscious will faithfully embody your belief. As you feel, so do impress her. As she, the perfect lover, gives form to these impressions out pictures them as the children of her beloved. Thou art all fair, my love. There is no spot in the Song of Solomon 4:7 is the attitude of mind to adopt before dropping off to sleep. Disregard appearances and feel that things are as you wish them to be, for he calleth things that are not seen as though they are, and the unseen becomes seen. To assume the feeling of satisfaction is to call conditions into being which will mirror satisfaction. And I'm going to stop there. We're at the top of page 16. Okay? So we're in chapter 2, the top of page 16. And this chapter is called Sleep. And then 16, 28 minus 16 is what, 8? So it's like 8 pages left, I think. Alright, let's see here. Two more what? I say that all the time. Hey, Matt, how are you? I'm with you on that, Matt. How are you? And so we have just finished reading, well, we're on chapter 2 of the book called Feeling is a Secret. And so I guess that means my body's telling me I need to go to sleep so I can feel the secret. All right, give me some ahas from what we read. What stood out to you? Give me one aha. One thing that you noticed. One thing that stuck out to you as we were reading. Or one thing that you hadn't thought about before. Secret is you gotta push past the feeling. Push past the feeling. I've always loved sleep, so I enjoy it. But I will say, now that I've gotten back into working, I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping as I don't sleep all the way through like I used to, you know. Like I have to either turn off the phone or put it on mute or something because the phone's always going on. You heard it. It's always going off. So it's not, I miss uninterrupted sleep. That's what I miss. I miss having like 6.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I don't get that like I used to. And that's not even a lot of sleep. I would love 8 hours, but I haven't seen a full uninterrupted 8-hour sleep in a long time. I think the last time I got a really good sleep, I think that day I wasn't feeling well. Do you remember that? And I just can't. I was like, I'm not feeling well, and I went to sleep, and I slept. That was a good sleep. What is valid? What do you mean, what is valid? What you mean? Some snuggles. Snuggles, right? Snuggles. And this chilly night. Yes, yes, yes. I like that idea, snuggles. Oh my goodness, okay. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is part 2 for us. We did have a part 1, so you can go back and watch part 1. We also had a poll question on part 1. We had so much fun last night. We had game night. We do game nights on Friday night. So if that is your vibe, make sure that you come back on Friday nights where we have games, okay? We play all kinds of word games and music games and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you want the light, fluffy version of Aysia, you come on Friday nights. If you want the more intense, thought-provoking, deep personal development side, then you come during the week. And so we just got finished reading a part of Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. Okay, Goddard, depends on how you want to say it. But we are on chapter 2 of that book. It's a very short book, by the way. It's only 28 pages, so it's not very long. I think I like books that are shorter, I think. Even though we still gotta, if I can find our book. I'm mad they took our book off. I feel like I know why they did, but I'm still upset about it. I'm still upset about it. I'm still upset about it. You're making me tired. Going into work. A physical job every day. I worked from home for like 3 years. Probably more than that. When was 2020? 6 years ago, right? 6 years ago. So I haven't had a physical job to go into since 2019. Yeah, since 2019. So to go back, so after, you're talking about 6 years, and to go back to a physical job is daunting to me. So when I get off of here and I go in that room, I'm probably maybe 10-15 minutes and I'm out. Gone. That is it. That is it. Long enough to take my contacts out, take these pants off, put a scarf on my head, and that's a wrap. That is it. It's a wrap. Right, yes. Oh, that sounds like a good idea too, a massage. I did get my eyebrows done today, so I do feel like a lady. You see? No wraps. Oh, hey, Scrap. I do have a college degree. I have a couple. So my degree is in broadcast journalism, and then I also have a degree in project management. I don't use it like I probably should. And then I'm in school for remote ticket sales, remote high ticket. So when I get off of here, I'm going to sleep. And then tomorrow I'm going to study and take my test, because I have not taken my test. I was supposed to take it last week, and I didn't take it last week. And so tomorrow is a non-negotiable. So I'm going to study tomorrow, and I'm going to take my test tomorrow. I have a test. The way my class works is we test with the AI. It's going to be like a 45-minute test. And once I pass with the AI, then it will get 24 hours and it will unlock for me to take my actual final graduate exam with a live coach. And so then I have to have the live coach, but then I have to study for that one. And then once I pass that one, then I'm a graduate. So I'm excited about that. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So we're going to get off here in like 5 minutes. You have me until midnight. And then, yeah. So we started reading this Feeling is the Secret. So now I'm ready to go to sleep and feel the secret. To my basement. Thank you, Sean. Hey, Bubble Tea. Oh, thank you, Scrap. Scrap, I'm gonna go back to my no 9 to 5. My goal is to travel. Like I can't even call it a 9 to 5 because I work from like 9 to 9. Is essentially kind of what it is, which is crazy because I went from working remotely for 6 years to working 12 hours, and I was like, it's just not what we normally would do. So we're about to switch that. So we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna sleep really good tonight, and we're gonna wake up tomorrow. We're gonna practice. We're gonna take our test, and then we're gonna take some time off this week and get our ducks in order and get our schedule together. And we will work on a way to do. I think I want to do 1 week in the office and 3 weeks out the office. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 2 weeks in the office, 2 weeks out. So every other week, it's going to be something that will get me back to a place where I feel comfortable, and that way I can still do both. Otherwise, it's not going to work. I am a remote girly. I enjoy sleeping in when I want to sleep in. I enjoy traveling, having my laptop overlooking the water, or, I haven't been on a flight in how long? Oh my gosh. How long? Oh my gosh. October? October? I ain't been on nobody's plane in 4 months. Ew. I was on a train though, for Christmas, but it's not a plane. It's not the same. Thank you, Eric. What do you say? Misfit, I'm so glad you stayed on this long with us. Usually you be done disappearing on us. You come on for like 2 seconds and leave. Train on exam. What you say, a train on exam? Huh? Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Dewan. Yeah, I do too. I think it's going to be really good. I feel it. Feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. By the way, if you are, is it Pisces, Aquarius, is it Gemini and Virgo? or Sagittarius, I'm not sure. You notice the shift. You notice the difference in the way things are starting to align for you. Things are starting to open up for you. Saturn is moving out of Pisces, and it has given you some clarity. You got a feeling too? All right, Misfit. Yes, Sean, you feel it, right? Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. Yeah, I need to practice. I have not, because I have been at work in the way that I've been working, I have really put my stuff on the back burner. And I had to really, you know how sometimes you have to kind of sit yourself down. You're like, listen, this is not what we discussed. We got the job to get back to where we needed to be so that we could finish the stuff for the sales class. So now that we've got that, we need to make sure we prioritize ourselves, because it's easy to follow somebody else's dream, follow someone else's script, and put your stuff on the back burner. But this is not what we agreed to. So make sure we follow the plan so we get ourselves back on track. Stay the course. Scrap, it is not multiple. No, it's verbal. It's verbal. It's a sales call. So it's a 45-minute sales call with an AI. So I ask questions, I go through the offer, all that kind of stuff. So I go back and forth. Then I show her my screen. She looks at my screen and I read off to her. So yeah, it's about a 45-minute call. And then once I pass that, Miss Fitch, you had a birthday? When was your birthday? Hey, animal. Hey, Cash. Oh, your birthday was January 25th? So you're Aquarius? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Misfit. You should have told me. I didn't know. Well, happy belated birthday, Misfit. 33! That's a good number. We love double digits that are the same number. Thank you. You're welcome, Misfit. Yeah. All these beautiful birthdays. All these Aquarians. Haha. This is supposed to be a really good time for you, Misfit. Don't shy away from it. Follow your gut, okay? It's a good time for you. Especially it's an Aquarius season anyway. Anytime it's in your season and it's your birthday, it's a good time. Shout out to my moderators. Misfit and Robert. Robert's got a birthday around the corner too. Yay! Yeah, Robert's is right around the corner. Oh, Matt just turned 33. Oh, cool. Nice. Thank you, Misfit. Oh, that's sweet. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to eat these, but part of me needs to be go to sleep. It's 12:04. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're going to call it a night. I am going to get my rest so I can rest all night before I wake up in the morning and practice and take this test, okay? So, as always, we go. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 12:04 a.m. We're going to hop off of here. I wish you all the best sleep, okay? Go get you some sleep. Go back and watch this particular live so you can listen to the book that we are currently reading, Feeling is the Secret. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Dreams come true. Ooh, that feels so good saying that because we just read this book. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. And the feeling is the secret, okay? I love you. 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 I love you so, so much. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Hey, Devon. Your homework is always the same. Tell yourself, I love you, in the mirror for 1 minute every single day. If you don't have a mirror, no worries. Take your phone, turn it to front-facing camera, and say these words. I love you, I love you, I love you. It may feel weird. It may feel cringy. It may even make you cry. But that's okay. Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or it works for you. But it works. Okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Bye.